Good morning, everyone, and welcome for today's lecture. So, today we are going to start the last topic from this unit, that will be the terminated two port network. So, before this, we will brief about what we discussed up to the last lecture. So, in the last lecture, we have discussed about we can say, we have completed the interconnection of two port network, interrelationship between different parameters. Then interconnection, in that we have covered series, cascade, parallel connection. After that, we have covered the two representation, that is T representation and pi representations. So up to that part we have completed, and today we are starting the last bit from this unit, and that will be the terminated two port network. So again here we are going to calculate driving point impedance at the input port and driving point impedance at the output port. Okay, so there will be the two derivations will be there, which asked in the university question paper as a theory question. Explain driving point impedance at the input port of a low terminal network, as well as explain the driving point impedance at the output port for a source impedance connected at the input. So these will be the two different derivations will be there in this bit. So we are going to start the terminated two port network. So we will finish these two derivations, very small derivations will be there. So we will finish these two derivations within this lecture. Okay, so we start now with the first derivation, that I will call it as a point. So that will be the driving point. Hello, we will start, we will continue. So there will be the two derivations. So first derivation considers a as a first question. So driving point impedance, driving point impedance at the port or at the input port, one dash we can say, at the input port of a load terminated network. So meaning itself is there in that topic. First of all, we have to understand what is the meaning of this topic. Okay, so that we can get clear what we have to derive. So driving point impedance. So driving point impedance means what? V1 upon I1, किंवा आपण त्याला इन शॉर्ट काय म्हणूया, इक्विव्हॅलंट इम्पेडन्स ऍट द इनपुट पोर्ट. यू हॅव टू फाइंड आउट सिंपल वर्ड. Driving point impedance means equivalent impedance at which port they are asking, input port. So input port we can take as a 1 dash. So we are going to find out the equivalent impedance observing from port 1. Okay, now what will be the condition? Load terminated network. So load terminated, terminate, always termination word is used for ending side. Ending sign means what? Second port. So second port is terminated by load. So load means what? RL or ZL we can say. So ZL is connected at the second port. So that we have to consider what will be the meaning of driving point impedance at the input port of a load terminated network. So when I will draw the network, so that you can get what will be the meaning of above topic. So first of all, take the two port network which consisting of passive elements, that we can say resistor, inductor, capacitor, whatever. So passive elements are connected as a in the two port network. So obviously it has two ports, one dash, this will be one dash, and this will be two dash. Okay, so here we are going to connect ideal voltage source at the first port. So ideal voltage source I will give the name as Vs, and the load and this network is terminated by the load. So terminated means you have to connect a load resistor or load impedance, we can say ZL. Okay, so this will be the diagram for driving point calculation of driving point impedance at the input of a load terminated network. Okay, now mention all those variables as usual. So this will be the current I2. So voltage across this second port as we are considering as a V2, and this V2 is nothing but voltage across ZL. Now next, this will be the current I1, input port current I1, and the voltage across 1 dash is as usual V1. Can you tell V1 is same as Vs? Can we say? Because exactly parallel hai. Okay, so port 1 dash voltage is same as a source voltage. हा, जर इथं सोर्स रेजिस्टन्स वगैरे असला असता तर तिथं थोडं काय झालं असतं, व्होल्टेज ड्रॉप झाला असता. मग त्या ठिकाणी तुम्हाला केव्हीएल अप्लाय करावं लागलं असतं टू कॅल्क्युलेट द V1. बट हिअर ॲज सोर्स वी आर गोइंग टू यूज आयडियल सोर्स. आपण इथं काय म्हणूया, आयडियल जनरेटर किंवा आयडियल सोर्स म्हणूया. So this is the ideal source connected at the port 1 dash, and load impedance is connected at port 2 dash. Now what we are going to calculate here, we are going to observe here, we are going to observe between 1 dash, that is Z11. So Z11 is called as what? Z11 is called as what? Driving point impedance at input port 1 dash, at input port 1 dash. Z11 म्हणा किंवा in short V1 upon I1. Z11 जर confusion होत असेल तर Z equivalent घेऊ शकता. Z equivalent we are going to calculate, that is nothing but V1 upon I1. So V1 is the input voltage and I1 is the input current. So if you are taking Ohm's law, V1 is equal to I1 into Z equivalent 1. So Z equivalent 1 you have to calculate, or Z equivalent simply you can say. Okay, that is nothing but V1 upon I1. मग आपल्याला असं डेरिव्हेशन घ्यायचंय ज्यात V1 upon I1 एका साईडला असायला पाहिजे आणि दुसऱ्या साईडला त्याचं expression. So we will start to find out the expression for driving point impedance at the input port. So this derivation I will get with the help of any parameter. You can use the Z parameter, you can use the Y parameter, you can use the ABCD parameter, as well as you can use H parameter. With the help of any parameter, you can derive the expression for driving point impedance. कुठलेही पॅरामीटर घेऊ शकता आणि तुम्ही ते डेरिव्हेशन कंप्लीट करू शकता. Finally, what you have to find out? V1 upon I1. Okay, so in the exam they are asking only about this equation: explain driving point impedance at the input of a load terminated network. They cannot ask use Z parameter, use Y parameters, use ABCD parameter. So you have option. So in the reference book they have used Z as well as Y. Okay, so we are considering only Z because Z is easy to understand and derivation is very easy. Okay, so we will consider only Z parameter. So with the help of Z parameter we will derive the expression for driving point impedance. So Z parameter we can use. So what will be the general equation that I will write? The Z parameters, so first point will be the Z parameters of a two-port network can be given by so what will be the equation? V1 is equal to Z11 into I1 plus Z12 into I2. Similarly, V2 is equal to Z21 into I1 plus Z22 into I2. So these are the general equation. Give the name equation number 1 and this will be the equation number 2. Okay, so first of all start with Z parameters. So next point, observation. So what we can say observation at the second port, can I say V2 is equal to, V2 means what, voltage across ZL, पण current जर ह्यांच्या जर पोलॅरिटी बघितलात प्लस मायनस, सो करंट विल बी लाईक दिस, असं असायला पाहिजे अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस पोलॅरिटी. ओके, पण करंट ऍक्च्युली कसं आहे, अपोजिट आहे, असं फ्लो होते. Okay, so that's why we can say V2 is equal to ZL into minus I2. Have you understood? So voltage V2 is nothing but, according to Ohm's law, V2 is equal to minus I2 into ZL. Minus is due to, actually we are taking with the help of polarity. Polarity वरना current direction घ्यायचा. So the voltage or the voltage V2, the voltage V2 at output port, the voltage V2 at output port 2 dash is, that is V2 equal to minus I2 into ZL. So this will be the equation number 3. Have you understood why minus I2? Because according to polarity current असा असायला पाहिजे, पण करंटचं डायरेक्शन काय, रिव्हर्स आहे. ओके, दॅट्स वाय वी आर टेकिंग एज दीज टू करंट्स आर अपोजिट. सेम करंट आहे, फक्त डायरेक्शन चेंज आहे. सो दिस करंट इज नथिंग बट मायनस ऑफ I2. So V2 is equal to minus I2 into ZL. Now what we want, V1 upon I1. So V1 is here. सेकंड इक्वेशन मध्ये कुठे V1 दिसते का, नाही. सो इन फर्स्ट इक्वेशन V1 इज हियर, I1 आहे, I1 लागणार आहे आपल्याला. डेरिवेशन कशाचं पाहिजे, V1 upon I1. So V1 we requires, I1 we requires, here I2 is there. So think about how to replace I2. I2 आपल्याला कसं काढता येईल ते आपल्याला विचार करायचं आहे. ओके, सो V2 इज इक्वल टू मायनस I2 इंटू ZL. आता इथं I2 आहे. सो व्हॉट वी आर गोइंग टू डू नाउ हियर, इथं काय करू शकतो आता, व्हॉट वी कॅन डू. Okay, or simple way. So V2 you can put here, V2 you can put here. So you will get I1 and I2. So then I2 you will get the expression. So I2 you can put here. Okay, then you can get the relation between V1 and I1. So in this way we have to get the derivation. So put equation number 3 first of all in equation number 2. Put equation 3 in इक्वेशन नंबर 2. जर I2 तुम्ही ठेवलात, I2 इज इक्वल टू मायनस V2 डिवायडेड बाय ZL ठेवलात, परत V2 एक नवीन व्हेरिएबल क्रिएट होईल, ते आपल्याला नको आहे. ओके, दॅट्स वाय डायरेक्टली पुट इक्वेशन नंबर 3 इन इक्वेशन नंबर 2. सो व्हॉट यू आर गेटिंग, V2 इज रिप्लेस बाय मायनस I2 into ZL is equal to, right hand side as it is, Z21 into I1 plus Z22 into I2. So V2 here replacing with the help of minus I2 into ZL, that I have written, is equal to right hand side as it is. आता इथं काय करायचंय, I2 टर्म कलेक्ट करा एका साइडला आणि रिमेनिंग थिंग विल बी इन द राइट हँड साइड. ओके, सो व्हॉट यू हॅव टू डू नाउ, I2 you have to take in the one side and remaining thing in a right side. So I2 is equal to, I2 is equal to, so what you are getting, minus ZL into I2. So you can take minus Z22 into I2 is equal to Z21 into I1 as it is. आता ह्या दोन्ही मधलं काय कॉमन काढू शकता तुम्ही, I2 कॉमन काढा. I2 is equal to, इन ब्रॅकेट काय राहणार आता, सो टेक मायनस I2 as, मायनस I2 कॉमन घेतला तर ZL प्लस Z22 ब्रॅकेट कंप्लीट is equal to Z21 into I1. Now I2 is equal to, I2 is equal to minus तिकडे घ्या, minus Z22 divided by, this will be coming in the denominator, ZL plus Z22 bracket complete into I1. हा इथं 1 येणार ना. ओके, इथं 1 येणार. Okay, Z21 because Z21 into I1. So minus Z21 into I1 divided by this bracket. So this will be equation number 4. So now put equation number 4 in equation number 1. Put equation 4 in equation 1. So what you are getting? V1 as it is. V1 is equal to Z11 into I1 as it is plus Z22. Sorry, Z12 into आता काय करायचं I2 रिप्लेस करायचे. So I2 you can replace minus Z21 divided by ZL plus Z22 into I1. ओके, तर ह्या दोन्ही मधलं काय कॉमन घेऊ शकता तुम्ही I1. सो V1 इज इक्वल टू I1 ब्रॅकेट मध्ये काय राहणार आता Z11 प्लस आणि मायनस म्हणजे मायनस असतो Z12 इंटू Z21 divided by ZL plus Z22. Now next V1 upon I1 we got now. V1 upon I1 is equal to Z11 minus Z12 into Z21 divided by ZL plus Z22. So what is V1 upon I1? V1 upon I1 म्हणजेच काय? That is the driving point impedance Z equivalent. So therefore the driving point impedance at the input port 1 dash is given by, so Z equivalent म्हणू शकतो आपण Z equivalent is equal to V1 upon I1 is equal to काय राहणार Z11 minus Z12 into Z21 divided by ZL plus Z22. Okay, so this will be the expression for driving point impedance at the input port. So I will give the equation number 5. So very simple derivation will be there. First of all write the equations of a Z parameters V1 आणि V2. त्याच्यानंतर काय करायचंय ऑब्झर्वेशन. सो ऑब्झर्वेशन मीन्स व्हॉट ॲट द सेकंड पोर्ट V2 is equal to minus I2 into ZL. So put that in equation number 2. मग इक्वेशन नंबर 2 मध्ये ठेवलात तर तुम्हाला I2 चे एक्सप्रेशन मिळेल. ओके, व्हॉट इज आवर एम? एम वरून डिसाइड करत जायचं. एम काय V1 upon I1 चे एक्सप्रेशन यायला पाहिजे. So I2 put in the equation number 1. So when you are putting in the equation number 1, you take the I1 common. So then take the V1 upon I1. So you will get the right hand side expression as you are observing. So V1 upon I1 means driving point impedance at the port 1 dash. So Z equivalent is equal to V1 upon I1 is equal to Z11 minus Z12 into Z21 divided by ZL plus Z22. Up to this anyone any type of doubt? Very simple expression. फक्त दोनदा तुम्हाला एक इक्वेशन 2 नंबर मध्ये ठेवायचा आणि त्याच्यातून जे I2 येणार आहे that you have to put in equation number 1. Okay, so there will be the two cases will be there. आता केस असू शकतो. So what will be the case number 1? Case number 1. So case number 1 is if output port is open, what will happen? If output port 2 dash is open, काय असू शकतो? Who will tell? काय चेंजेस होऊ शकतात? If output port 2 dash is open, what is the value of ZL? ZL चं व्हॅल्यू काय असतो ओपन असेल तर? 0? नो. ZL चं व्हॅल्यू काय येतं? 0 येतं का इन्फानाइट? ओपन असेल तर रेजिस्टन्सचा व्हॅल्यू किती असतो? समजलं का कॉन्सेप्ट, बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट? एनीवन? शॉर्ट असेल तर रेजिस्टन्स किती असतो? शॉर्ट असेल तर 0. ओपन असेल तर? ओपन असेल तर येस. सो व्हेन द second port 2 dash is open, that is ZL is infinite. Don't forget the basic concept. Okay, so if output port 2 dash is open, that is ZL is equal to infinite. So put this in equation number 5. So what you are getting? Z equivalent is equal to V1 upon I1 is equal to काय होणार आता चेंजेस Z11 as it is minus Z12 into Z21 as it is divided by infinite. hmm? Divided by infinite. मग एनिथिंग डिवायडेड बाय इन्फिनिट किती असतो? एनिथिंग डिवायडेड बाय इन्फिनिट ऑलवेज झिरो. अंडरस्टूड? ओके. सो हा पार्ट पूर्ण झिरो होईल. मग काय राहणार आहे? झेड इक्विव्हॅलेंट इज इक्वल टू V1 अपॉन I1 इज इक्वल टू Z11. अंडरस्टूड? आतापर्यंतचे आपण प्रॉब्लेम असंच सॉल्व्ह केलेले आहे जिथं सेकंड पोर्ट ओपन असायचं. तो झेड इक्विव्हॅलेंट इज इक्वल टू V1 अपॉन I1 इज इक्वल टू Z11. अंडरस्टूड? जेव्हा सेकंड पोर्ट ओपन असतो तेव्हा Z11 चा फॉर्म्युला हाच असतो की नाही? Z11 इज इक्वल टू V1 अपॉन I1. Okay. So next point, if second port is short, second port short असेल तर काय होईल? Yes. So that will be the case number 2. Case number 2, if output port 2 dash is short, if output port 2 dash is short, that is ZL is equal to 0. बरोबर आहे? So put again in equation number 5. So what you are getting? Z equivalent is equal to V1 upon I1 is equal to काय राहणार आता? Z11 minus Z12 into Z21 divided by 0 plus काय येणार आहे? Z22. ZL च्या ऐवजी काय ठेवायचं आता? 0. आता सांगा मला क्रॉस मल्टिप्लिकेशन करा Z11 into Z22. इथं काय नसतं म्हणजे 1 नसतं. देन क्रॉस मल्टिप्लिकेशन मायनस Z12 into Z21 डिवायडेड बाय Z22. आता हा वरचा एक्सप्रेशन काय असतो? Z11 into Z22 minus Z12 into Z21. Who will tell? Yes, that will be the delta Z, that is determinant of Z matrix. Okay, so Z equivalent is equal to V1 upon I1 is equal to delta Z divided by Z22. Understood? So शॉर्ट सर्किट इम्पेडन्स म्हणायचं त्याला. शॉर्ट सर्किट ड्रायव्हिंग पॉइंट इम्पेडन्स इज गिवन बाय दिस फॉर्म्युला. सो शॉर्ट सर्किट ड्रायव्हिंग पॉइंट इम्पेडन्स, ड्रायव्हिंग पॉइंट इम्पेडन्स. शॉर्ट सर्किट कशासाठी? सेकंड पोर्ट शॉर्ट केला म्हणून. मगाशीचं काय येणार? ओपन सर्किट ड्रायव्हिंग पॉइंट इम्पेडन्स. सो शॉर्ट सर्किट इम्पेडन्स झेड इक्विव्हॅलेंट इज इक्वल टू V1 upon I1 is equal to delta Z divided by Z22. So these will be the two cases. First will be the when second port will be the open, that is ZL is equal to infinite. So in that case you are getting V1 upon I1 is equal to Z11. So that is called as what? Open circuit driving point impedance at the port 11 dash. So second case, if output port is shorted, so ZL is equal to 0. So put in the equation number 5, you will get Z equivalent is equal to V1 upon I1 is equal to delta Z upon Z22. So this is called as what? Short circuit driving point impedance at the port 11 dash or at the input port. Have you understood both cases and the derivation? Any doubt in this derivation as well as two different cases we have seen? If no doubt, we will continue for second derivation. Okay. So you have to rejoin again. जेव्हा आपलं हे सेशन संपेल 40 मिनिटाचा. Okay. So we have completed now A part. Now second is a B part now. So here we are going to calculate now the expression for driving point impedance, driving point impedance at the output port. at the output port with source impedance with source impedance at input port. So first of all, we can understand what is the meaning of this point. If you understood the first derivation, you can easily understand the second derivation. So first of all, driving point impedance, as already we know. So driving point impedance from where we have to calculate at the output port. So output port is 2 dash. तिथून तुम्हाला ऑब्झर्व करायचं आणि कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं. So same name we can give Z equivalent. Next, what will be the condition? Previous condition काय होता? Load terminated. म्हणजेच काय, सेकंड पोर्टला लोड कनेक्ट केला होता ZL. आता इथे काय असणार आहे? विथ सोर्स इम्पेडन्स ऍट इनपुट पोर्ट. सोर्स इम्पेडन्स कुठं असणार आहे? व्होल्टेज सोर्सला. जो व्होल्टेज सोर्स तुम्ही कनेक्ट करणार आहे त्याला स्वतःचं काय असणार आहे? इंटरनल रेजिस्टन्स किंवा इंटरनल इम्पेडन्स, दॅट वी कॅन कन्सिडर ॲज अ सोर्स इम्पेडन्स. So what we are going to do now, from the second port you are going to calculate the driving point impedance. At the same time, at the first port you are connecting a source having its own source impedance. मग व्होल्टेज सोर्स कनेक्ट केला तर सोर्स इम्पेडन्स कसा असतो त्याचा? सिरीज मध्ये VS कनेक्ट करायचा आणि त्याचा सोर्स इम्पेडन्स काय असतो? ZS. So that you have to connect at the first port 1 dash. So I will draw the diagram so that the idea will get clear. So idea means what? How we can calculate the driving impedance at the second port, as well as how the source will connected at the first port, and what do you mean by the source impedance at the input port. So everything will get clear with the help of diagram. So this will be the two-port network. Now, as usual, you can draw first of all the two terminals at the input port, two terminals at the output port. So this will be 2 dash. This will be 1 dash. So you are going to calculate from here. You are going to calculate the Z equivalent. That is called as what? Z equivalent is equal to V2 upon I2 calculate करायचं आहे तुम्हाला. So V2 upon I2 is nothing but Z equivalent. So you need to get the expression which shows the relation between V2 and I2. So as usual, the voltage across second port will be the V2 and current will be the I2. Here the current will be the I1 and voltage between port 1 dash will be the V1. आता काय करायचं तुम्हाला? सोर्स इम्पेडन्स ऍट द इनपुट. इथं तर सोर्स नसणार आहे, मग ऑब्व्हियसली इथं कनेक्ट करावं लागेल तरच करंट फ्लो होणार आहे. जर दोन्ही ठिकाणी सोर्स कनेक्ट केला नाही तर करंट कुठला येणार? हॅव यू अंडरस्टूड? सो you have to connect either voltage source or current source. So if you are connecting voltage source, then it is having its impedance, that is called as what? Internal resistance म्हणतो किंवा internal impedance, and voltage source plus minus. Okay, so here it is Vs and having internal impedance, that is Zs. So this is called as source impedance. ह्या टोटलला काय म्हणायचं? प्रॅक्टिकल व्होल्टेज सोर्स का आयडियल व्होल्टेज सोर्स? Vs in series with source impedance. So this type of source is called as practical voltage source or ideal voltage source. Yes. So previously, in previous derivation, whatever the source we have taken, that is ideal voltage source. Remember it. Ideal voltage source ला internal resistance 0 असतो आणि practical voltage source ला काहीतरी value असतो. Okay. So first of all, observe the diagram carefully. Then and then it will be easy for the derivation. पहिला तुम्हाला डायग्राम जर कळाला असेल, डायग्रामचं कन्सेप्ट क्लिअर केला असेल तरच तुम्हाला डेरिव्हेशन कळणार आहे. So driving point impedance at the output port, that is I have marked here. We are going to calculate Z equivalent with the help of V2 upon I2. So mark the variables as it is. Next, with the source impedance at the input port. So source impedance is Zs and Vs is the voltage source. So due to Vs, the current will be flow. So as these are in series, so same current is flowing, that is I1. मग मला सांगा ZS मधला व्होल्टेज काय असणार आहे? What will be the voltage drop across ZS? This is plus minus. ह्याच्या अक्रॉसचा व्होल्टेज किती असणार आहे? ZS into I1. अंडरस्टूड? I1 हा करंट कशामधून फ्लो होणार आहे? ZS मधून. सो I1 into ZS केला की ह्याच्या अक्रॉसचा व्होल्टेज होणार. सो व्हॉट विल बी द V1 नाव? आता V1 हा VS असणार आहे का? Yes. So V1 we can calculate with the help of KVL. KVL तुम्हाला अप्लाय करावं लागेल इथं या लूप मध्ये, एवढ्याच लूप मध्ये. सो इथून स्टार्ट केला तो -2 प्लस VS minus ZS into I1 minus V1. So V1 you will get. Have you understood? So we will start now derivation. We will start now. First of all, with the help of Z parameters only we are going to consider the expression. परत इथं Z पॅरामीटर काय कुठला पण पॅरामीटर तुम्ही यूज करू शकता. So Z parameters we will start with the help of Z parameters we will derive the expression for driving point impedance. As usual, write the expression. The Z parameters of two-port network are given by. So write the expression or write the equation of a Z parameters. So V1 is equal to Z11 into I1 plus Z12 into I2. So this is equation number 1. Next, V2 is equal to Z21 into I1 plus Z22 into I2. So this is equation number 2. So first of all, start with the equations of a Z parameter. Now next, what is the observation? Second port ला तर काहीच observation नहीं है. As usual, I2 and V2 is there. So observation is in the first port. So what will be the observation? So apply KVL at input port. Apply KVL at input port 1 1 dash. मग मी KVL सांगितलं तुम्हाला कसं अप्लाय करायचं, कारण पोलॅरिटी माहिती आहे. -2 प्लस VS. Next plus to minus, that is ZS into I1. Next plus to minus, that is V1 is equal to 0. So V1 is equal to what? V1 जर इकडे घेतला तर V1 is equal to VS minus ZS into I1. So consider this as equation number 3. This is the observation. Vs minus Zs into I1 minus V1 is equal to 0. So as we are getting this expression by the KVL at the input port 1 1 dash. So V1 is equal to Vs minus Zs into I1. हा झाला इक्वेशन नंबर 3. आता आपल्याला एक्सप्रेशन कसं घ्यायचं आहे? व्हॉट यू नीड V2 अपॉन I2 पाहिजे. V2 अपॉन I2 पाहिजे, बरोबर. मग आपल्याला हा I1 कसा काढता येईल तो विचार करायचा. Yes. So first of all, what we have to do? V1 we got. So put V1 in the equation number. Okay. So we got now equation number 3 by observation. So put equation number 3 in 1. That will be the next step. Put equation 3 in equation 1. So V1 is replaced by Vs minus Zs into I1 is equal to Z11 into I1 plus Z12 into I2 as it is. So right hand side as it is. So V1 is replaced by Vs minus Zs into I1. आता इथं काय करायचं आपल्याला? सेकंड इक्वेशन मध्ये I1 काढायचे. V2 आणि I2 पाहिजे. So I1 you will get the I1 expression from this. आता काय करायचं? I1 टर्म तुम्हाला कलेक्ट करायचे. So consider this in the left hand side or whatever you can take. So Zs मी जर इकडे घेतला तर काय होईल? Z11 into I1 plus Zs into I1 आणि इकडे काय राहणार? Vs minus Z12 into I2. ओके. आता ह्या दोन्हीतलं काय करायचं, कॉमन I1 काढायचा. सो I1 इज इक्वल टू इन ब्रॅकेट काय राहणार, सॉरी I1 इंटू ZS प्लस Z11 is equal to VS minus Z12 into I2 as it is. So I1 is equal to VS minus Z12 into I2 divided by ZS plus Z11. So this will be the equation number 4. आता हा इक्वेशन नंबर 4 कुठे ठेवायचा, इक्वेशन नंबर 2 मध्ये. So that will be the next step. Put equation 4 in equation number 2. We get, put equation number 4 in equation number 2. आता equation number 2 बघा काय, V2 as it is equal to Z21 as it is. So I1 तुम्हाला रिप्लेस करायचे. So I1 you can put in a bracket VS minus Z12 into I2 divided by ZS plus Z11 bracket complete. Now next plus Z22 into I2 as it is. ओके. आता इथपर्यंत आल्यानंतर आता I2 तुम्ही कॉमन घेऊ शकत नाही, कारण I2 इथं कनेक्ट झालेला आहे. ओके. VS minus Z12 into I2 divided by ZS plus Z11 and plus Z22 into I2. So I2 तुम्ही इथनं कॉमन काढू शकत नाही. So in that case what you have to consider, काय करावं लागणार आहे इथं मला. So consider the source voltage as a short. Suppose there will not be any source at the first port, then what will be the value of Vs? तिथे sources नाही आहे, and that you have to consider as a short. Suppose Vs is short circuited, then what will be the value of Vs? Vs जर शॉर्ट असेल तर त्याचा व्हॅल्यू किती असतो, हा व्होल्टेज जर शॉर्ट असेल तर व्होल्टेजचा व्हॅल्यू किती असतो, 0 का इन्फिनिट. Yes. So the new point with no source, that is short Vs, with no source, that is short Vs, म्हणजेच काय, Vs is equal to 0. So put in above equation, what you get, V2 is equal to Z21 minus, आता V2 हे Vs काय होणार आहे 0. So I will take minus Z21 into Z12 into I2 divided by ZS plus Z11 and this plus Z22 into I2 as it is. काय केलं आता मी, VS च्या ऐवजी 0 ठेवला, मग Z21 into Z12 into I2 राहणार with minus sign divided by ZS plus Z11 and this plus Z22 into I2 remain as it is. आता ह्या दोन्ही मधलं तुम्हाला काय कॉमन करता येईल आता, I2. So take a common the I2 term. So what you are getting now, V2 in the left hand side as it is, in the right hand side if you are taking common I2, so what is remaining. So first of all I will take Z22 minus इथं काय राहणार, Z12 into Z21 divided by ZS plus Z11. So this is remaining. So what is V2 upon I2? V2 upon I2 is equal to Z22 minus Z12 into Z21 divided by ZS plus Z11. So V2 upon I2 म्हणजेच काय असतो, V2 upon I2 means what, that is the output impedance, okay, किंवा driving point impedance at output port. So that I can write with the help of Z equivalent is equal to V2 upon I2 is equal to Z22 minus Z12 into Z21 divided by ZS plus Z11. So this is the expression for our driving point at impedance at the second port with source impedance at the first port. So this will be the equation number 5. So up to now, up to this point, anyone, any type of doubt or the step is not understood? पहिले डेरिवेशन जर कळालं असेल तर सेकंड डेरिवेशन इझिली कळणार. So we got now relation between V2 and I2, and that is nothing but Z22 minus Z12 into Z21 divided by ZS plus Z11. Now again here it will be two cases. Okay, so we will complete that two cases. So first case will be, so now we are, so this is called as what? Driving point impedance. Driving point impedance at output port. Output port 2 dash. Okay, now case number 1. So what will be the case number 1? काय असू शकेल आता case number 1? Who will guess? What will be the case number 1? सेकंड पोर्टचा तर काय प्रश्नच नाही येतं. हा, VS तर ऑलरेडी 0 घेतलंय. VS 0 घेऊनच हा एक्सप्रेशन आलंय. त्यामुळे VS बद्दल तुम्हाला आता थिंक करायचं नाही. यू हॅव टू थिंक अबाउट नाउ ZS. मग ZS चं काय असणार आहे? एकदा ओपन आणि एकदा शॉर्ट. ओके, सो केस नंबर 1, if input port is open, if input port is open, that is ZS is equal to किती राहणार आता? ZS is equal to infinite. Okay, if input port is open, that is ZS is equal to infinite. So anything divided by infinite किती राहणार? 0. Anything divided by infinite means 0. So only this part is remaining. So Z equivalent is equal to V2 upon I2 is equal to Z22 minus Z12 into Z21 divided by infinitely to me. So anything divided by infinite is always 0. Okay, so Z equivalent is equal to V2 upon I2 is equal to Z22. आलं की नाही आउटपुट इम्पेडन्स? जर फर्स्ट पोर्टला काहीच नसेल, ओपन असेल, तर आउटपुट इम्पेडन्स असतोच ना फॉर्म्युला. Z22 चा फॉर्म्युला काय आहे? V2 upon I2 आहे की नाही? नाउ नेक्स्ट केस 2. केस नंबर 2, if काय असू शकेल आता? If ZS is equal to 0, that is short. So anything divided by 0, anything divided by 0 infinite येणार. Infinite आलं तर मग आन्सर काय असणार? So for that we have to modify the equation. आता काय करायला लागेल आपल्याला? What we have to do? Divide here. या दोन्हीकडे काय करायचं आपल्याला? Yes. Yes. So what we can do now? ZS equal to 0. त्यावेळेस काय करायचं? We can put now value. Z equivalent is equal to, okay, V2 upon I2 is equal to Z22 minus Z12 into Z21 divided by, okay, 0 plus Z11 is remaining. Okay, now cross multiplication करा. Z11 into Z22 minus Z12 into Z21 divided by Z11. So what is this above? That is delta Z divided by Z11. Okay, so delta Z divided by Z11, that is nothing but V2 upon I2 is equal to Z equivalent. So this will be the expression when we are sorting the source impedance ZS. Have you understood? So it was asked for 4 marks. The derivation was asked for 4 marks in the university examination. So driving point impedance at the input port and driving point impedance at the output port. So we can derive these equations with the help of any parameters. कुठलेही parameters घ्या आणि तो parameters घेऊन तुम्ही derivation complete करू शकता. But Z is very easy. Understood? So we will continue these expression with help of Z parameters. Don't think about remaining parameters. You can take as a homework किंवा एक practice म्हणून तुम्ही ते करू शकता. Okay?